Hello, my name is Bruno Cardoso and welcome to my second Tableau project. Well, let's start. Here on the first sheet, we have the data source, which is all the data that I worked with on my Tableau project. The data is basically the numbers of the selling numbers and the profit numbers of different types of instruments in the United States. So here we have all the data, the country, the regions, there are four, West, East, Central, and South. We have all the 50 states, zip codes, cities, the sale date, the department of the instrument, the instruments, baritones, French horns, and etc. The profit when it's sold, and the average profit by sale. Okay, moving on, let's get into the sheets. Here we have the sale by department region. This is a visualization I create so we could see by departments, brass, strings, woodwinds, the number of sales and the progression for year 2020 to year 2021. As you can see, a drop from more than 50% from 2020 to 21 on the brass and strings department, and the woodwinds more than double on this meantime. Now, moving on, we have this bar chart, which we can see the relevance of each state on the profit numbers. Here we can see California, we can see New York, and you can see Texas as with the biggest relevance of profiting on the whole country for almost every single different instrument. Well, now breaking down, let's go specifically to the central region. Here we have the sales by state of every instrument and divided by state, so we can see the trends and which states are the biggest consumers for each type of instrument. Well, here we have, for example, for French horns, we have Texas. For trumpets, we have Illinois as the biggest consumers and the biggest, with the bigger demand on those countries. Well, now we're narrowing down all the data. And here we have a map, actually an interactive map of the all central region of the data. Well, as you can see here, we have Texas with more than double of the Illinois number, would be the second biggest center for profiting and selling instruments in the central region. Well, Texas here highlighted in the red color, which means they have 559 million units demanded. All right, you can click here and it's gonna highlight the state. Following on, we have a map showing the instrument by state, the demand of units sold on each state for each instrument. For example, here we can clearly see that clarinets, the biggest centers are highlighted in green. That would be California, would be Texas, and would be New York. Okay, and if you swipe to the right, you're gonna see the same thing for the all other instruments. For example, saxophones, we see California again, and we see New York, and a little bit of Texas repeating a pattern. Well, now let's go to my interactive dashboard. Here, in these two panes, it shows my data. If you click on the Texas, it'll automatically update and show the number of sales made in Texas. Well, if you click in Illinois, it's gonna update and it's gonna again show you the updated number for each. And now let's go to the final part of my Tableau project. Let's talk about my story. First, my story starts with the most broad information. It starts with the selling and profits by all quarters in every single state of the United States. As you can see, the most close to red, the bigger the number. For example, Texas is a very red color. Following on, we start to narrow down the information. Okay, this is the Texas numbers compared to the whole country. Look the influence Texas has on every single instrument for the whole country. It's a pretty big influence, isn't it? Well, we go and we start analyzing a little bit more Texas, as it is a big profit center. Here we have Texas with on the all 4 quarters of the year of 2021, and you can see in red they are the biggest centers of the central region. And then we start analyzing a little bit more as we get curious. How was Texas first quarter? We have 195 million units demanded. And then we had a little bit decrease on the second quarter, this in the third quarter, another decrease, and we see a positive increase from the third to the fourth quarter. Well, this was my Tableau project, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you.